Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back again today with just another quickie little small Quince review of a few more pieces I picked up for summer and maybe summer into fall. Spoiler alert, they're not all winners. I will be returning one of them, but stay tuned and see which one that is. And before we get started, as always, just a disclaimer that Quince still doesn't know who I am despite all the videos that I've been making about them, but you guys seem to enjoy them, so that's why I share pretty much every time I pick something up from there. That said, I do have a referral code. It's the same link that anybody can get who shops with Quince. It's not just a single link that I can share out, so if you find this video helpful and you're placing your first Quince order, don't pay full price. Drop me a message. You can DM me on Instagram or find my email address or however you want to get in touch with me, and I am happy to send you a referral link. Just give me your email address. So with no further ado, let's get started. I'm going to be pairing these pieces, a couple of them, with some items that I already have. So you'll see what I'm pairing these with, but the piece to look at here is the cotton cashmere ribbed tank. And if you recall, in one of my very first Quince orders, I got the cotton cashmere dress. It's a maxi dress, kind of like a column dress style. It was beautiful. I loved it. The material is so soft and really like heavy, high quality, but because of that, as a dress, it was just this long, heavy dress. Very heavy of a sweater dress, but it was sleeveless, and I just couldn't figure out like where in my life I would wear it, even though I loved it and it was one of my favorite things I picked up. I ended up returning it. So I was really excited that this exists. This is essentially the same thing, just as a top. So I've been looking for pieces to pair with my silk skirts and pants and things that I have from Quince, and I really like the idea of mixing the textures. So the ribbed knit of the cashmere paired with the silky smooth liquidy silk midi skirt. I really like the combination. I also have a pair of silk pants that I picked up last time, and I'll be showing something else paired with them, but just love the idea of pairing like the silk with a little bit more of a textured piece. So I'm really excited about this. It's basically my favorite part of that dress, just in the form of a shirt, so it's perfect. It's very stretchy. I love the almost boat neck kind of neckline. The sleeves are good. The holes, actually that's funny. When I tried it on the first time, I was like, oh, you can kind of see my bra through here. It probably depends on what type of undergarment you're wearing that day. But you know, the sleeve holes aren't like super gapey. They're definitely good sleeves, and it is a little bit of a shorter length. Luckily for me, I am high-waisted, and so a tiny bit of a crop length is actually hits me like exactly where I'd want to be hit. That said, I do always say just go by the size chart for your Quince sizing. I have pretty much a standard size following their size chart, but I will let you know when I size up or down in a piece, and I choose that, you know, based on the reviews of a piece. For this one, I did size up, and it was funny because I think some of the reviews said to size down and some of them said to size up, but I recalled from the dress previously that I had sized up, so I went ahead and sized up with this one, and I think that was the right choice because it hits me at the right spot. It's still very much fitted, but it's not like I couldn't even imagine if it was a size smaller, honestly. I think the rib, you know, the ribbing helps too. It's pretty stretchy, so I really like it. I got this in the charcoal gray color. Let me see what it's actually called, just because oh, heather charcoal, which is very close to black, but just because I get everything in black because Quince doesn't have a ton of colors. So I got this in the charcoal, thinking that it would be nice to pair with black pieces that I already have, but again, you know, since you're mixing textures, maybe it's not as important to, you know, break up with colors too. I think with a black skirt, this would look really nice in black as well. So really love this piece, and I'm glad to have the cashmere in the rib knit with this neckline and the, you know, the cut that I liked from the dress, but in a more wearable form for me personally. Okay, next up is a couple pieces that I didn't get intending to wear together, but I've paired them together for now just so there's a little bit of contrast so you can see them both better. So to start with, on top I have the 100% European linen cropped tank, which I got in my standard Quince size. And like I was just saying, because I'm high-waisted, the crop actually hits me like pretty much where I would want the waist of something to be. A lot of the Quince tops are a little bit long for me. Like I kind of want to get some of them shortened. I've done that before with other tops, and I will probably do that again. But I think this one hits me at a good spot, kind of more toward my natural waistline, and it's that wonderful European linen, which, okay, the tag's in here. It's that wonderful European linen, which I have some other pieces in and love. And the thing that I like about this top is the cute buttons down the back, which just gives it a little bit of extra interest and a little something fun, and you know, fun for summertime. The neckline is, you know, a little bit high and maybe a little higher than I personally would like, but it's a sleeveless top, so I think it balances out. It is a little, I don't love like a trapeze kind of top, and it is a little bit flowy for me, but I think paired with the things that I intend to pair it with, I think it will be a really nice flattering look. And then I have it paired here with the 100% European linen wide leg pants. So if you watched my previous Quince video, which wasn't that long ago, you saw me try these in the marine blue color, which is like a beautiful turquoisey kind of blue. And I liked it so much, I've been wearing them pretty much nonstop, that I got these, which are in the chambray stripe. So not sure if you're able to see closely on camera, but it's a blue, you know, like a chambray, almost denim kind of blue with a white pinstripe in between. And then I also got a pair in black that I'll be showing you in a second. But these are such great pants. Again, they hit me at just the right length. I love the pockets. Watch me lose my phone in this deep, deep pocket. It's down to here. They do have back pockets. I'm not sure if they're real or if they're kind of faux pockets, because they're sewn shut, but they have a little something on the back. But the front pockets are so deep and usable. I think it more than makes up for whatever it's got going on with the back pockets. And then waistband wise, it has a very wide elastic waistband, but it does also have the drawstring in the front with the little metal aglets on the ends of the string, or you could remove that really, because the elastic is so nice and stretchy. So when I got these, I've already worn this pair out, and when I put them on I was like, does this look too much like pajamas, because they're like blue stripes? And my husband said no, so I think he's right. And again, you know, especially paired with the right kind of top and shoes, no, I don't think it's too pajama like, but they do kind of have that vibe. And I think if you had, like, because they have this blue chambray stripe and a bunch of other pieces, I feel like if I had these plus like a button down linen shirt in the same pattern, it would read pajama suit. But paired with, you know, a t-shirt or something, I think they look really nice. And again, they're just like the perfect nice lightweight for summertime, or like today it's like slightly cooler, it's only in the 80s and not the 90s, so these are like perfect for a day like this. So speaking of head to toe looks, here is the head to toe look with the black top and the black linen pants. Same exact pants, just in solid black. And I think when you have it in black, or probably a solid color, or anything that's not like a pajama stripe, it does look more chic. So here's the look in black on black linen. So I think this looks more intentional and like, you know, a pair of items that are meant to go together, even as kind of a matched set. So I think this also is a really chic, nice kind of summertime look. And of course, black linen pants, like, they've been kind of my nemesis for the last couple years. I've been looking for like the perfect pair of black linen pants. I've gone through maybe 4 or 5 different ones, and I think finally these are going to be the ones, because they're just the perfect combination of the length, the width of the pant legs, you know, the waistband type. I might remove the drawstrings off of these, because they're really not necessary. And you guys know I don't really love a front drawstring, because it just adds extra bulk to your front. So might actually pull out the drawstrings and make these totally perfect. And of course the excellent pockets in these. I think these are finally going to be my final pair of black linen pants. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you paired with this linen top are these silk palazzo pants, which I picked up in my last Quince video. I love these pants. I have been trying to wear them as much as I can. They are so flowy. I get compliments on them. They're light and silky and perfect for summer because they're really like wearing a light maxi skirt. They really feel like nothing. They're nice and cool. But it's been really hard for me to find tops to pair with them because, I don't know, maybe the way, I don't know. Like, you can't really tuck stuff into it. It doesn't really look right tucked in, but, you know, again, I'm high-waisted, so like a lot of things are so long, and then they start covering over the pants because they come up so high, and you know, the texture pairing thing and all of this. So I thought a linen top, this texture, paired with the silk of the pants would be a nice pair, and I think this is a great combo. Again, Quince, I wish you made more things in more different colors because I would get a bunch of these tops to pair with all my black bottoms. So I really like the cut and the fit of this top, and I think the texture would be great either to match with other linen pieces or to contrast against some of the silks and some of the other textures. So I'm really liking this combination as well. And these palazzo pants I've recommended to so many people already. They really have been probably one of my top items that I've ever ordered from Quince. So even though they're not officially part of this video, I highly recommend these, and I will link to them once again as well. And finally, if you haven't guessed it yet, this is the piece that I will be returning. This is the 100% European linen smocked midi dress in the chambray stripe print again. And I ordered this in my true Quince size, according to their size chart and based on the reviews and recommendations of others. And it just doesn't fit me quite right and isn't exactly what I thought it would be. I really wanted this one to work. I've tried linen dresses and like these kind of tiered dresses in the past, and I've never found one that I really loved. But since I love that European linen, I thought I would give this one a try, and I got it in the chambray stripe, so it's not yet another black dress. However, I think that makes the most obvious problem with it stand out, which is, I don't know, like the weird cut of this neckline and the fact that the straps are literally just like rectangular straps sewn to the rectangular of the bandeau part. It doesn't really cover my undergarments well, so I think you'd have to wear, I don't even know, like a really small bra with just like very skinny straps and a low back to really make it work. I have seen in the reviews a lot of people said like, oh, this top part is smocked and it's so tight you don't really need to wear a bra, but it does get uncomfortable after a while. And yeah, I could see that it would, because it's all these little stitches and gathers, and I would not want that rubbing directly against me. So there's that. However, if you were wearing it without any other straps underneath, one of the nice features I noticed about it was on the insides of these straps, there are little kind of rubber bits sewn in, so it would help it from not falling down your shoulders, which is a very nice touch. Lengthwise, I think the length and like the style and flowiness of the skirt is really nice. It could really use some pockets. There's not a pocket in here, and I feel like there's lots of volume in which they could have inserted a little pocket, so I'm missing that. But overall, I mean, you can see it just, it's not probably gonna work on me, and it's really the fault of this top section and the way that it connects to the strap parts as well. So this one I'll be sending back. It was a cute idea, and if I could find something similar, I would give it another try, but this particular one I think is just not going to work for me. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up so I know you enjoy the Quince videos. I'll keep making them because I will probably keep ordering from them. And once again, if you are placing your first Quince order and you found this helpful, don't pay full price. Contact me for that referral link. It's a better discount than just the standard discount you get from them signing up for their newsletter or whatever. So drop me a note and I will send you that referral link. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.